wish first to make you aware that I have members of the gay and lesbian community in my family, as well as many friends. So before any of these idiots get out here and start accusing me of some of the things that I've seen about myself in print, be assured that I don't hate my own family, and I don't hate my friends, and so you can stop that line. My concern this evening is the fact that many people have no idea about what Juneteenth is, and I consider this an insult to my people, to my community. Why you decide to come out and have so much logic and rationale for gay pride, and you override the fact that Juneteenth was one of the most important things that happened to my people since being kidnapped and brought to this country. I don't like the idea that this council can come up with sometimes what I think are frivolous things when we talk about soda pop. We talk about proclamations for people all over the world, but yet my people are dying. You don't have time to talk about anything when it relates to the black folks, and especially the black and Latino community in North Richmond. I again accuse you of being racist of the lowest kind and disrespectful not only to me, but to my people. And I speak directly to you, Madam Mayor. I speak directly to you who have been so insulting when I stand before this council chamber. You don't have to cut me off. You can put me out again because you don't like it, but I'll leave you with 4 seconds so that you can sit there and go to sleep on me. You're nasty and you're right.
Cordell H.
I know you do. Cordell H, Richmond. I'm very supportive of the Rice Center. Why? Because everything they just said right here was absolutely correct. They're struggling to find who they are, but we cannot judge who we are. No, we are. It is supposed to be. They're supposed to express themselves. What the young lady just said when she was coming out, I thought, who are we to judge? We cannot. Like the saying goes, we cannot judge a book by its cover. We cannot judge people for their sexual orientation, whether either they're straight, gay, or anything. We cannot judge them. So I'm thinking, yes, it's the Rice Center do get contributions out of this. So I'm thinking, yes, we need to stand up and support the Rice Center and all the other organizations in the county. So I'm thinking we need to do something for the Richmond. And I am inviting you to a fashion show next Friday night. June 1st at the Rice Center from 5 to 9. I would appreciate it if you all, the council, would come out and support the Rice Center. That would truly be appreciated. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Corky. Mark Walhberg.
Mark Walhberg, Richmond. I think having this gay thing during June is a slap in the face to the African Americans. You know, I mean, it's hard to believe that there could be gay pride when they're committing suicide, jumping off a bridge, just like that one guy did. He got it in the rear, then he committed suicide. The problem is why? Because they know what they're doing is morally wrong. And we know for a fact that AIDS is a gay disease, because the majority of AIDS contamination is in San Francisco, and that's where most of the gays are at. I mean, gays are always going to be discriminated against. It's never going to go away. That one transgender guy, or that guy had an operation that turned himself into a woman. He lost a beauty pageant. They found out that he was a man. It was not meant for men to have sex with other men, and vice versa with women. And it was not meant for men to marry men and to raise children to turn them into gays. Because this is what our society is coming to. They have have all the rights like everybody else. But they're always going to be discriminated against because what they're doing is wrong morally. I will never support any gay. It's like the old saying, Liberace got a piece of the rock. I think it's funny. When I heard the news that that guy jumped off the bridge, it's sad. But he did it because he knew what he did was wrong. It's filthy. It's dirty. It's Sodom and Gomorrah all over again.
Next speaker. Wesley Ellis.
Good evening once again. My name is Wesley Ellis, and I'm a Richmond resident, and once again I am a proud member of the NAACP. You know, I don't want to rain on anyone's parade because that's not what it's about. But a couple of weeks ago, Jovanka Beckles, or should I say Councilmember Beckles, quoted from the Bible. Then let's find a quote that tells us about what's going on here is an abomination to God. That's just straight across the board, and that's what is being discussed. But my point in even standing here today is that can it be another month? Why does it have to be in June? Why June? You have Juneteenth, and that's on the 16th. I know I'm boring you, Madam Mayor, and Jovanka Beckles. I know I'm boring you, but you couldn't even look up? Am I saying something against what you are? Or is anybody up here gay or lesbian? You are? How about you? Are you?
No.
You're not? Okay. Well, we have at least one. It's true with her situation. But what do you want us to do on June, on Pride Month, when we are celebrating on the 16th, Juneteenth? What do you want us to do? You want us to all grab another man, march up and down the street? What should we do? Because this is what you decided, should it inflict? And you know what? I don't care, and I'm not against, because one of the young ladies that came up here is part of, is one of our church members. Quite a few of our church members are gay and lesbian. I have no problem with that. But you know what I know, and I see you have such a smug look on your face also, Dr. Ritterman. But I was trying, you know what?
Your time is expired,
Next
Mr.
speaker.
Ellis.
I'm trying to be cordial.
Next speaker, please. Next speaker.
Margarite Jones.
Margarite Jones, Richmond, California. My question was almost the same thing as theirs. Why did you take June, when June is the celebration that we have the freedom from slavery? And it's not just that blacks have freedom from slavery. I've worked with people that were a different color than me, and they said they were in slavery too. And I don't have anything against a person's gender, sexual, or whatever they want to do, because I worked with them, and it didn't bother me, and it still don't bother me. A lot of us have it in our families, and we don't do anything about it. We can't do anything about it because we're not judged. The Bible tells us not to judge. Thank you.
Next speaker.
Texanita Blewett.
I made history. Blew it, ain't gonna blew it. In terms of the proclamation, one of the things we have to keep in mind, everybody is somebody.
That's right.
Everybody is somebody. I am black and I am proud. And one of the things, I guess the thing that really tugged at my heart is because this is Juneteenth month, and when we were in February talking about Black history, and one of the things I think Jovanka mentioned was equality for all. I just want us to look at everybody as we are, and give the same kind of respect and public awareness Now, when you get ready to read that proclamation to me, I'm going to let you do all those whereases and all of that kind of stuff. Because, see, I, too, have some concerns and some feelings. And sometimes when my feelings get walked on, it doesn't feel good. And I have the same kind of compassion and sensitivity for other people. But let us start to look at everybody and recognize that we are somebody. Thank you.
Eduardo Martinez.